Greetings, my aliens, and welcome back to the mothership. I am the Mediterranean, your host for the alien invasion.
Today is Tuesday, and what an auspicious Tuesday it is. Big doings in Maryland this morning. If anybody doesn't know, we had a bridge taken out by a cargo ship. The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore has been destroyed in a boat accident with a cargo ship that lost power. And yeah, that's fun. Um, no major injuries reported yet, though there are 6 people reported uh, missing and unaccounted for. So hopefully there is hopefully there's a good ending to that story. Um, but yeah, so I thought today would be a good day to play Bridge Constructor and Boat Simulator. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Too soon. It's never too soon in this channel. We like to have fun. But yeah, no, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Not that I've heard of. It could have changed in the last 10 minutes, but these things are not funny. I like to make light of things, but it's certainly not funny. Um hopefully everybody's okay in this situation. My camera is a little bit off. Here we go. Let's go this way and a little bit down. There we go. Now you can see my beautiful face better. It's hilarious. um well, I mean, sometimes you just got to make the best of every situation. Groucho Marx, welcome in, my friend. Good job redeeming that first today. I appreciate you being in here. You deserve that first redeem, uh, especially since it's the first time you come in. Ah, um, good to have you here, Groucho. Always great to see you. I love you, my friend. You are the best. Thanks for being here. We're just getting started today. I'm going to be playing Breath of the Wild today. Is the plan? Though apparently, according to the stream right there, we're still playing 30XX. That would be a fantastic job on my part this morning. Good job, dummy. There we go. Um, now my chat's off. There we go. Uh, that's as funny as my state's governor, Greg Abbott. He's in a fucking wheelchair because an enormous oak tree literally waited 800 years to snipe him as he was out jogging. That's actually kind of funny. Um, uh, what would you call that? That's like death by what is it when you attack? It's uh arboreal battery. um no, I gotta hand it to you all down there though. You got some shit going on down there in Texas and it's not cool. But I gotta stand by the state of Texas on that one. I think it's absolutely the state's prerogative to choose how to handle its border situation. Um and since this is since this is these United States, not this United States, well, we may be one country, but each state is definitely has its prerogative to do what it chooses with its borders. Um, what's going on in your own state since you don't watch the news? Well, you see, there was this elephant on a big rubber ball, and it was playing an organ while balancing on the ball in a crash helmet, and its mate was juggling bananas while jumping on a trampoline, and this all happened in a pool. you know. So you missed it. You fucking missed it, man. It was uh anyway, so yeah, big doings in Baltimore. I hope everybody's okay. I know a few people up in that direction. Hopefully none of them. I haven't heard anything so far, and this happened several hours ago. So I would think I would have heard by now if anybody I knew was on the bridge or near the bridge when it happened. I'll probably get some pictures later this evening. Hmm, still early for me. Went out and did some. Oh boy, uncultured butter. Welcome in. And thank you for weighing in. I did not know you were from Baltimore. I hope, well, you're obviously okay, if not a little bit rattled. I hope everybody you know is okay. I know that there were some construction workers out there at the time, um, a couple of them unaccounted for. So I hope everything ends up okay. Never the best situation. Um, They did have time that the ship sent in a mayday call a couple minutes before they hit, and local authorities were able to not completely clear the bridge, but get it um, as low traffic as possible before it happened. Well, I'm glad. I'm really glad that nobody in your life was affected. Um, but yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything prepared. I don't have anything really to do with it today. We're doing our normal thing, um, gaming and having a good time. But if I've got my phone right here and I've got updates and stuff coming in, if anything big shows up, I will let you all know. For now, let's get on with the stream and have a good time. I gotta remember. Okay, B is A is B. Because, you know, Nintendo's backwards everything else. If you want to hit the refresh button on the news, that's just fine with me. You can be the news update guy that you know. Always nice to have you in here, Thunder. Taking care of the hard part and letting me just sit here and dick around. All right, so we had just gotten into Hateno Village the last time we were in here. I picked up a couple extra hearts, and I think we were headed up the hill to talk to our best friend Pura. Snap! So, for anybody just coming in, this particular run I am doing on Simu. So I do have it modded just a little bit. We have disabled durability on everything just to kind of quicken the pace on weapon usage and make sure that we have plenty of time to shield surf. Because let's face it, what was this game without shield surfing? That's not true. This game fucking rocks. It's for my buddy's friend. Yeah, sure it is. Please, hitting a button, refreshing a page to see nothing's new. Yeah, I'm glad we were able to get back into the Zelda again. But of course I had to take a couple days off, because we've got to do some platform shooters in here. Like that's what I'm all about. I don't need a bed. Though she's kind of cute. Does she come with the bed? What do you like? Crickets! No, no, no. We're not going to think like that in here because everybody in here knows Paya is bae, and I am going to be true to my Paya. So I've started this quest really early. I think I have like 3 crickets. I have to have 50. You want your Midna back? I want me some Midna back too. I thought Midna was... Let's get out of the dirty mind track on this one. I thought Midna was one of the most well-developed characters ever in the history of Zelda. It is really, really awful that the game that she was featured in was one of the worst Zeldas. That's not to say it's a bad Zelda, mind you. It just ranks low all around. Prima never even talks to you? That's because I'm cuter than you. I got my short little ponytail and my boyish hero riz. Oh, I only need to get 10 of them. I thought I had to get like 50. I thought he wanted me to get like half of them. Apart from an amazing Zelda lore game, I love Twilight for its story. Yeah, Twilight's story is great. I just think the game execution was kind of poor. And I didn't like half of the items that you got out of the game. And I think that was mostly what I had a problem with it. Isn't the items weren't the best. How's our weather doing? We're coming sunny, cloudy, sunny. Well, that's good. At least I'll be able to get the fire back to the forge without it going out. I mean, just for me, in my opinion, I thought the gameplay of Twilight was a little bit downhill, if that makes sense. I totally went the wrong way. Hey! Welcome in, John. Good to see you. And you are definitely first. I can verify that you are absolutely the first person in here today. Never played Twilight. Loved the story. Felt like an ocarina with grown-up graphics. Honestly, yeah, that's a pretty spot-on description of Groucho, you're first. You're first. And John, you're first. You're both first. You both win. Because nowadays everybody has to win. Wait, so I could push her once, but I can't push her again? What about you? Nope, you don't move. You don't even acknowledge my existence. That's cool. Just like the rest of the world. Look at her. She's like so bored with me. She's like, hello. This is the Hatino Ancient Tech Lab, just like it says on the front fucking door. You must be in the midst of an epic journey. That's what I'm asking. I wouldn't expect there to be an unequivocal answer or whether or not its gameplay was good or bad. Yeah, John, you are first. When the stream started, Groucho and I counted as -1 and 0. Yep, that's right. I would never call you or Groucho -1 or 0. You are definitely not zeros. You are heroes. You're my heroes today. I guess not. Okay. I'm trying to skip a little bit of dialogue here, but that is the one thing, like any Zelda ever has always been really bad. You're not zeros, I'm just first. John always comes first. So something Zelda's always been kind of bad about is like spoon feeding you dialogue. Like they've never been good about letting you speed through it. And it's like after you've played a game 17 times, like just let me get through the dialogue. And that was pretty much the only thing I didn't like about Ocarina of Time was the fucking owl. I mean, like, nobody wants to listen to Kaipora over and over and over again because he's so long-winded. But then again, so am I, so why are you even here? I do not have a button to speed through dialogue. Though, I'd like to think that my dialogue is a little bit more interesting. And at least it changes on a daily basis. Snap's neck, yup. How do you know me? You don't know me! That's my purse! The owl scared the shit out of you. Jarringly cuts into his face. Yep. Woohoo! So I get into two conversations here. It's related, but at the same time, I'm going to tangent off here. Like I'm telling you ahead of time, I'm going to tangent off here. So Pura, as most of us know, is actually like 120, 140, something like that. But she, screwed up her potions and made herself 4. It's not 4, it's, like 8, but still. Snappity snap! Just grab Declan real quick and take him to see the scene, see if he cries or not. Honestly, that kid has just enjoys everything way too much. Like, he has sat here at the desk with me and watched Castlevania and just been totally okay with everything. I'm probably scarring him somewhere deep down, and he's getting, he's getting fucked up at a base level, but it's not apparent now. We'll find out when he's a teenager that Castlevania scarred him when he was an infant, and I remember. Now she sounds like Declan. So Pura. I say Pura. So Pura is actually really old. And she acts like she's, like 8-10-year-old, like she's trying to be trendy and fun and all this kind of stuff, like she's actually young. But the truth is, she's Impa's age. She's old. And like, as a like grandmotherly figure in her older age, you wouldn't expect that the potion would change her personality as well, which means she was either like that when she was older, which makes her super cool grandma, or she's taken on the facade of this, trendy young girl who's trying to be cool just to fuck with people. Which brings me around to Yoda. Anyone who's seen The Empire Strikes Back, well, Yoda doesn't necessarily talk backwards, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. So when Luke meets Yoda kind of acts crazy, digging through his stuff, eating his lunch, throwing stuff on the ground. The thing is that wasn't Yoda being crazy. Yoda was intentionally fucking with Luke. Okay? And he did it pretty much all of Luke's life. I mean, you can't tell me that when Luke in episode 8, you can't tell me that when he went to the tree to burn the tree in episode 8 and Yoda showed up, that's the first time he's seen Yoda. Okay? There's no way Yoda left him alone to his thoughts for that many years. Because Yoda's just not like that. He was never like that. He was a trickster in the prequel trilogies. He had a fun sense of humor when Anakin was young. He fucked with Luke throughout his entire training. And then, fucked with him in his later years. There's no way he didn't fuck with him. But the thing is he just enjoyed fucking with Luke. He was just an asshole that you'd be friends with. Exactly. All it was a test of his patience. You're absolutely right. Yoda wasn't crazy. I mean, he had been out there alone for quite a while, so maybe he had lost it a little bit, but it was just funny to see him screw around with Luke. And then when Luke's like, I'm gonna burn the tree, and Yoda's like, don't burn the tree, and then burns the tree down. It's like a big fuck you, Luke, but that was kind of Luke's entire life. Uncle Owen, I want to do this thing. Fuck you, Luke. Ben, I want to do this thing. Fuck you, Luke. Like, Luke had a tough life. So getting on next into you mentioned Yoda talking backwards. Yoda's syntax, the way he speaks, is an older form of English that was basically early on when English and Latin were still spoken pretty regularly together. And Latin, if you were to properly speak Latin syntax is sounds like that. You always put I gotta remember, it's opposite the way we speak in English now, which is subject before object, or object. It's one or the other, and then Latin is exactly the opposite. It's whatever. If we are subject before object, Latin was object before subject. So Yoda's way of speaking is actually correct. It's just weird. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Here, let's put that back out so it doesn't burn out. You get the super jacked. So this is a different theory, if you will. Yoda didn't have his own way of speaking. Yoda spoke the way he learned to speak, which 900 years earlier was a different syntax of Galactic Basic. Basically, Yoda had been around so long that the language changed over the course of his life, and he spoke the variant of the language that he knew, that he had been taught. Whereas in at the time of the prequel trilogy, original trilogy, the Galactic Basic had undergone some change as a living language. We call a dead language dead because no one speaks it. That's not what it means. A dead language simply means it doesn't change anymore. So, and then I suppose you could look back at KOTOR and you could argue, but they spoke the same then. Well, you got to look at it from a fictional, fantastical storytelling point of view. What you're listening to people talk. I mean, for anyone to say that Galactic Basic is English is ignorant and asinine, because it's not. It's Galactic Basic. In Korea, the game is going to use Korean as the base language, and that's Galactic Basic. In the United States, it's English because, we speak English here. The truth is, we don't know what Galactic Basic is. It could be anything that sounds akin to a Greek, or a Greek-based language, or a Germanic-based language, or a Asian-based language, or something completely different. Could be a bunch of clicks and whistles for all we know. But it was at the time a living language that still underwent change. And Yoda had been around for so long that it changed from the time he learned it to the time they were speaking it then. That's my theory. That's my theory. I could be wrong. I could be completely off base. Maybe someone else has an actual answer for that, but in my head. That's my head canon. I will not be taking questions. Didn't help that even during his young years, he was taught by a snake in the jungle with, I think, one other guy just for like 15 years or something ridiculous like that. We don't have a ton of specific information on those events. I didn't even know that Yoda was in a jungle with a snake for 15 years. I never knew that story. Where did that come from? That must be comic book lore. The only Jedi I've ever seen that used a staff. Oh, that sounds cool. Grandmother's syntax was odd sometimes. She's native Italian and grew up around American Jews, so I've always assumed Yoda spoke that way because it was his second language. I mean, that's always possible too. It's very possible that his native language did the opposite of Galactic Basic, and so his sentence structure was more like his native language. Yay, memories. Yum, 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 yum. I love my monster. Though I went to the gastro doctor back in December, and they told me what I suspected was that I had a stricture from too much vodka and gin. So they did an endoscopy and stretched it back out and everything. And he said, don't drink energy drinks, and gave me 40 milligrams of, basically it's prescription Prilosec that I have to take every day for the rest of my life. But I figure if I'm taking 40 milligrams of Prilosec every day, I can get back to drinking my energy drinks, right? Chica Slate. Okay. So I've got my memories. Locked mementos. Free the divine beasts. What else we got? I don't have any side quests, right? Or I don't have any shrine quests right now. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? I'm not going to be doing all this crap, by the way. The armors are fun, but not exactly worth going out of my way to get. The teleportation, I probably need to... That's always good. I'm also probably not going to fully reinvigorate the Master Sword, because that's just... anyone who played Twilight Princess remembers the Cave of Ordeals, and it just wasn't fun. And neither are the Master Sword trials, to be honest. It's basically they put Master Mode in regular mode, and it sucks. And the Xenoblade Chronicles, that's collecting 3 stars around the map that are not exactly worth. Anyway, it's just not worth doing all of that. His formative years when he was a Jedi trainee. Gotcha. Speaking a native language with his Snake Master. Yeah, that I get. Does not look like he speaks basic or anything fucking close to it. Well, you never know. Great. Blood Moon. Got it. Alright, so now I've got that. What are we doing now? Let's see. I see a tower there and a tower there. That's Mount Lanayru over there. No, wait. Holy shit. Mount Lanayru is actually hidden behind there. Oh, wait. It's up there in the clouds. That's right. Up there. You can see the birds, like, around the summit. It's up there. Oh, look. There's a little bit of it. Let's go. Mikata del Gormo is the Snake Master's name. He had 4 eyes that shut off his skull just like the Rakatans. But pretend there was 2 eyes on each side, equidistant from one another. So does he have a blind spot, or do 2 face out and 2 face in? Because that would be cool. It'd be like Jumba Jukiba. I would never, ever create more than one. Phone call? I got a phone call. All right, hold on, everyone. Be right back with you. Ooh, it's 12:15. Lunchtime. Sorry about that. At least you got some nice music to listen to while we did the thing. I love it. I come back and it says, here, let's play ads. So all four face forward, although it does sort of look like he might be able to move them. I won't tell you that's a fact or even likely to be the case, as I just don't know. But the flaps holding his eyes off of his skull do look like they might be able to move to physically turn around. Okay. Well, you know, I mean, there's a lot of animals. A lot of animals that have, you know, creepy movable eyes. I'd forgotten we got a saddle for my horse. Okay, so while we're out in this direction, why would I jump off the horse like that? I wasn't even moving. Okay. Oh my god, I can't remember what buttons to push. We've been playing Metroid too much lately, and I'm trying to use this controller like a GameCube controller instead of Switch Pro. Okay, so storing the last of its basic runes. Snap an image of Pura using the camera. Okay, so let's go do that so we can get out of town. Oh, that's right. You can't run in town. Boo. Boo. Come on, just get up the hill. So it's about lunchtime. At least it is here. I don't know about y'all, because I don't know where most of y'all are. Yay! Now I can run. I don't know. What do y'all think should be for lunch? I'm not gonna eat on stream. I'm gonna eat after I'm done, but... Sorry, I heard your mother wake up. Going to her outpatient therapy today. Ooh, special coffee. What's in special coffee? God, I'm so sick of my cats. Like, I know there's probably some people who are major cat lovers. I'm honestly, I really enjoy cats. I like all the cats I've had except this fucking... One of the cats I have now is just... In the last few months, he's become an absolute pain in the ass. Chicory! Here, let's get a good picture right up close. There you go. There you go. Yeah. New Orleans French-style coffee. Café du Monde. Soullessly staring through your body like your oxygen. Yeah. I did. Oh my god, what a picture. Now, I bet if I go get Declan right now and show him that would disturb him. Yeah, I bet Princess Zelda did make constant use of that camera. You know what I'm talking about. Those pictures got deleted. Shut up, James. You have a dirty mind. Stop it. Nobody wants to hear your filth. I do appreciate the Zelda in this game more than any of the others, though, to be honest. Like, this is the first game I felt like she really had a relatable personality. James has an adult mind. How dare he sexually see things at all? There's no sexy, sexy fun time. There is only platonic sitting and discussion. Well, I'm married. And there is definitely sexy with waifu. But I'm not ashamed to say that she is the only person that I am in any way interested in, or will even, if I say seriously, joke with. Does that make sense? Like, I may, I don't get flirty at all. Like, I'll tell dirty jokes and stuff, but I don't flirt in any playful way or get too into sexy fun stuff with anybody else. Not like physically engaged with, but like, I don't really, like, sex jokes aren't the best jokes. And then banter shows up. No, I have to flirt with banter. Welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? Good to see you. No, don't take the toes or the elbow. You got to keep the elbow here. I'm outside the gate. Run, you stupid horse. I don't mean that. You're a great horse. Good afternoon, my friend. Welcome in. Good to see you. I saw you playing Furthest Frontier pretty much all day yesterday. Lucy, I don't think Lucy's ever been in here. Somebody drag Lucy's ass in here. He's either asleep or too high to get on his computer right now. I love Lucy to death. I know you've been playing that a lot lately, and it looks really interesting. I want to get into it, but I have this serious problem getting... ooh, no, that's a two-hander. I have this serious problem getting into... Ooh, which way do I go? Not left. Got it. I can't do... I've seen you play it, and I love watching you play it. It's just so... I have this thing, like, I don't want to get into something that's in early access. Like, I wanted to play 7 Days to Die, and I'm glad I didn't, because that game has just been left by the wayside by the development team. So it I don't want to say it scares me. I'm uncomfortable buying a game that I know isn't fully complete yet. No, don't drop it. Throw it. I mean, I can't say Link is the dumb fuck for dropping the bomb. He just doing what he told to do. But I don't want to call myself a dumb fuck either. I kind of want to blame it on the controller. Can I blame it on the controller? You bitch! I just got whacked with a hoe. Timberborn, but they've been updating that. Yeah, like, I really like the look of Timberborn, too. I think the one I really want to play is Foundation. And we are definitely... Oh, wow, I'm almost dead. He didn't kill me, but I'm almost dead. Do I have any food? No, of course I don't have food. Why would I take the time to make food? Jesus, James, come on. All right, where are we headed? We're headed towards... Ooh, what's that way? Is this the... Yes! This is the one with the... Ooh! There's a shrine over here. Okay, so it's gotta be at night. What time is it? It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I definitely want to play some, like, city builders. Because I love a good city builder. I'm all over a city builder. City Skylines is great. But, guys, I've managed to get a copy of SimCity 2000 working on Windows 10. And I've been having so much fun playing it. Like, that was my childhood. Like, when I was 11, I think I had... a buddy of mine gave me his disc of SimCity 2000 that had the urban renewal kit with it and everything. And man, I played the hell out of that game. Okay, so I can't wait because I don't have a fire. Unless there is... I can make a fire. If I have flint this time. Don't look down. That's the solution right now. Yeah. Let's see. I could make a fire. At least I think I can make a fire. There's a piece of flint. Why would I have wood? I don't have wood. So we're just gonna sit here and listen to my life chime. I said, come on, Fahukwa guys. Everybody says, Fahukwa guys. Everybody to the limit. Everybody to the limit. Says, come on, Fahukwa guys. Ooh, I have an apple. I don't need Korok seeds for anything. Like, the only reason I'm doing this is just to make a Korok appear. We're not pushing it to the limit anymore. I have no limits. Therefore, there is no reason to push. How about that? Didn't expect me to say that, did ya? Ooh, rice. Guys, we went to a dinner. My niece got baptized on Sunday, and so I had to go to that, and there was a lunch. How did I miss that cricket? What the fuck? I guess that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna grab crickets until it's nighttime and we can... Ooh, more rice. I'll just collect these crickets I gotta get for this guy. So we had this lunch at the Hunt Club after the baptism at church, and they had the juiciest, most amazing pork cuts I've ever tasted. I mean that. That's not an exaggeration. These were the best pork cuts I have ever tasted. There's a lot of fairies in this grass. But they also had homemade yeast rolls and mashed potatoes, and like low carb was on hold, guys. Like super on hold. My willpower failed hard Sunday because the food there was just amazing. What is it about church lunches, like church potlucks, that are just like, they're the best damn food you can get anywhere, and it's all free. I personally like the free part. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I will go to the church lunch for free food. No shame. See, this is where Pokemon and Zelda will never get along, because if you ever did like a Pokemon, if you ever did a Pokemon Zelda crossover, Link would be a mass murderer for the amount of sword swings in tall grass. Where are we? 6:40. I've been running around cutting grass for 5 hours. Come on. I should probably have 10 crickets now. I have 17 crickets. Awesome. I need to just eat something. Like, can I eat a pumpkin? Mushroom? Palm fruit. Increases heart recovery. I'd rather cook that. Ooh, a hearty radish gives me 2.5 hearts without cooking it. That's awesome. What do I have a whole bunch of? I've got nuts. I can eat nuts. I'll just eat this radish because I'm sick of listening to this thing go. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, hey, now I have wood. Unfortunately, I don't have a cooking pot. And I really don't want to make a fire just to advance the time. But I think we're going to have to. Because nobody wants to just sit here. I certainly don't want to just sit here. So let's just sit here. Yes, I know I can pass time by the fire. Okay, it's 9 p.m. And there's the... Can I hit it with a sword? Nope. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yay, more rice. Okay, I'm pretty sure you have to either smack it with an arrow Kind of helps if you read these things, doesn't it? Pierce its gaze to purge the seal. So I'm sitting here with no fucking arrows. I've been sitting here waiting for the fucking shrine, and I don't even have arrows to hit the damn statue. Fucking beautiful. Way to go, James. How much more time can I waste? And I made a fire. Ooh! You know what? Sorry, I'm not chatty. We're crazy busy at work today. You do you, man. I appreciate you being here. If you're having a good time listening to the stream while you're at work and you got shit to do, I am happy to be of entertainment to you. If you can't talk, that is totally okay. I'm easy. I'm your podcast. Well, I do my best to be as interesting and talkative as possible, so I can be a podcast if necessary. I just appreciate all of you, you know? Ooh. Nope, that's not gonna work. I just want your arrows. That's all I want. Just... There. I got my arrows. Now we're good. And they killed all of themselves. Never in my life. Holy shit. That was the greatest thing ever. You know, I have seen a moblin pick up a bokoblin in this game and throw it at me before. And that might have been one of the greatest Zelda moments in history for me. Was watching a moblin pick up another enemy, and it's like dwarf toss. Are those... No, they're not. Okay. I was gonna say, those looked like they might be Korok flowers, but they are not. Baked apples! I'll get a little bit more life out of that. Where's my horse? My horse is right over here. Y'all are gonna have to keep me on track. I don't remember if I was saying anything before I got involved there. I don't remember what I'm fucking talking about. Like, I tangent off and I'll never finish what I started saying. Well, I'll leave the conversation like halfway finished. And I hate it for y'all to be sitting there like, what the fuck was he gonna say? Who knows? You're like, oh, I was listening to that. That was interesting. And I've gotten on to a completely different subject. Ooh, what's that? A firefly. Uh-oh. There we go. How did that first one not hit? Some of the hitboxes in this are just kind of meh. I feel like there should be like elevator music playing when these shrines pop up. Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It sounds like... Ooh. I do remember this shrine. Okay, I do remember how this one works. At least I think I do. You'd think out of 120 shrines I wouldn't remember all of them, but... I don't care what anybody says. I am... Like, my parents don't like me to say it. I don't know why. Like, it's not like I'm admitting to, you know, murdering somebody. I'm autistic as fuck. So when I say I remember something, you can pretty much count on me knowing what I'm talking about. I fucking remember it. You'd think out of 120 shrines I wouldn't remember all of them, but it might take me a minute to recall, but it's there. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Nope, not that. That one. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, shit. Guys, we play scary games in this stream. Let me think. What am I doing? Okay. There's my... Why is that moving so slow? Everything else in here is like, holy fuck! Oh, scary games. I never remembered your birthday. You never told me your birthday, Groucho. You old fart. All right, where? February 31st. Well, next year I will remember your birthday on February 31st. Okay. I will give you a present on February 31st, Thunder. I promise. The sarcasm is strong with this one. Alright, so I've got to get up to that top door to do this one. Do. I gotta get on those stairs. You want yours backdated? Do I have to give you a present for all... What are you? 74? You want me to backdate all your presents? I can backdate your presents. I owe you 74 presents. 78? Okay, see, I was trying to be nice. Like, I thought it was like 77. But you really are just old as fuck, aren't you? Why should you? You're a very distinguished person. You are a very distinguished gentleman, Groucho. I appreciate you. You are one of the few people that I appreciate and enjoy being around, and well, generally like in any way at all. No! I say I remember this shrine, and I know how to do it, but this stream knows only love for Groucho. Yeah, I don't think there are any Groucho haters. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a such thing as a Groucho hater. All right. Come on. All right. Jump. Run. Nope, I'm not gonna make it again. Fuck! You know, it'd probably be easier if I just stopped the gears. Duh. Oh god, 87 years since Jack left him. Oh god. Oh, that's hilarious. No, you piece of shit. I'm blaming that one on Link. All you had to do was hold on to the fucking wall. Come on, man. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. So now we just gotta wait for the stairs, which just went past. You fuck off. You were holding my hand. Oh, you guys are saucy today. I like that. I'm gonna run and see if I can do this. Yes. All right, so see, when I focus, I can actually get shit done. There's another fucking treasure chest in here. Where the fuck is it? The question is, do I care? You know what? I'm not gonna get all OCD about it. Oh my god, that stressed me out so much. Stream froze right before you got to the platform, so I was like, did you make it? Did he make it? Oh my god! Tune in next time to the alien invasion to find out if I made it up the stairs. tilt the painting back into place in the jungles of Vietnam again. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Da-doo, 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 da-doo. Ba-ba! Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. There we go. This is a disc plate of Alice in Wonderland. And I very specifically thought it would be fun to tilt it at an angle on the wall because, I mean, like, you know, it's Alice in Wonderland. Come on. Trying to do something cool, and now my camera doesn't want to sit on the fucking screen right. Of course not. Why would it? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. OCD because they're usually the most meticulous and well-organized individuals, which is perfect for officers in the military. However, the Viet Cong figured it out, so they just start leaving shit askew with tripwires attached to blow everybody up. You know what? I'll give them credit for that tactic. I will actually give them credit for that tactic. That's totally legit. Would you please let me kill you? I'd really like dinner. Good venison steak for dinner would be great. Jungle rats. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't there obviously, but I've done my studies. You know, in Vietnam, we basically got served the way we fucked up the British in the Revolution. You know, we tried to play war the way we normally do it. And we got our asses handed to us by somebody who did it a different way. Our Desert Storm happening to us? Yeah, kinda. You don't even know about Desert Storm. You weren't even born yet. Shut up. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. You were awake in history class. You know what? All the way up through high school, they didn't really, like, Desert Storm hadn't hit the history books by the time I graduated. Oh, let me ask you, Banter, did you hear that alert? Because we had some trouble a couple weeks ago, and I want to make sure that those are actually playing for you guys. No, you didn't. Good, come on. What alert? Thank you, Groucho. Fuck. All right. Leave it to Groucho to point out the obvious without pointing out the obvious. There's the problem, right there. Okay. I know that I set this up. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, so I am gonna do my hydrate and stretch in just a minute. Let me do some fun little things here real quick to see if this is... Can you all hear the game music? Okay. If you can hear the game music, you should be able to hear this. Everything's okay. Have fun. Of course it is. Thank you, Stream Sound Alerts, for your help. Except not. Okay. So we pull up that. I'm gonna do this. That is not coming through. Nope. Not coming through. My Simu audio. Okay, now you heard it. There we go. Okay. I-O. Okay, did you get that one? Sweet! We got it! All right, Banter, I owe you this one. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Look, we can fix shit in here. We can get it right. It'll be the 3rd time, but we'll get it right. I also owe Sid a couple. So, Sid, if you're listening, I owe you a couple from a while back that we never got around to. I'll even give it to you again. There we go. Give it to you twice for the price of one. And then I also owe you, yes, this is the dumpster fire. And then I also owe you this one. And what an appropriate one for this event now that we have figured out our problem and gotten it solved. There we go. Okay, so we have a couple redeems now, and it's good that we've got these redeems now. Let's All right, so now that sound alerts is working, you know what? I'm just gonna leave my dashboard up on sound alerts and just make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, so we got a couple redeems right now. First, we got to hydrate. Ah. And should have done all three at once. All three sound clips at once, because I think if we did all three sound clips at once, it would have come out as. So then we have a stretch. Hydrate, fortune teller, and stretch. I can't do all of those at once. I don't have 4 arms sticking out of my ass. Come on, man. Also, while we do this stretch, I can give you today's cool t-shirt. Today's... You can't hydrate yourself by stretching and telling fortunes? Okay, so today's cool t-shirt is brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drink. I don't drink a lot of Rockstar, actually, though, because it's kind of... So I have a problem with some energy drinks are more like pre-workouts, and like their energy blend is BCAAs. It's a what is it called? Branch chain amino acids. Anyway, they do very bad things to me. The last time I had a Bang energy drink, I nearly killed my purchasing manager at the job I worked at. And I'm not normally an asshole. Like, I joke. Did I almost call it blockchain amino acid? Don't call me out on that, Thunder. Fuck you. But like, I'm not normally an asshole just for the sake of being an asshole, right? So I was off my fucking rocker mean to this guy for no reason. And we found out it was because I had never had a Bang before. And I had drank a Bang energy drink. And they have a pre-workout blend in them that just drove me insane that day. And I nearly took this guy's head off for almost no reason. I don't even remember what he did or didn't do. But I was already annoyed. And I remember what happened. Somebody came in looking for their special order, and I went back to the purchasing agent to see if, when it was going to be coming in. And he said, "We'll get it when we get it," because he was kind of annoyed. And that just didn't sit with me like that day. And I tore into him right there at his office door, just inside the office from the front counter, and everybody hears me going off on him. And the next day I came in and I was just like, "Oh, I figured out why I was an asshole yesterday." Okay, so Groucho. We've got a fortune teller redeem for you. What question do you have for the all-knowing question block? We have the all-knowing question block here. The all-knowing question block is now going to give Groucho the answer to his... Yes, you have to ask a question. What did you do? It's in the description. Ask the all-knowing question block a question, and it will answer, and it will tell you. It will give you the answer to the question. You didn't see it? So what, you just randomly hit buttons without reading the description of what they do first? You are a very dangerous, wild living fella there, Groucho. You know what? I'm going to add... guys, don't tell Groucho. I'm going to add a redeem that says, redeem this to fuck Groucho in the ass with a pineapple. When did man first come from the sea? I don't think that's the kind of question you can... And give me a yes or no question, Groucho. Give me a yes or no question. Did man come from space? Me personally, I don't think space is that sexy, but, you know, to each his own. All right, here we go. Did men come from space? Ask again later. Fuck you, question block. We haven't... You know what? He's just mad because we haven't used him in a long time. That's all it is. All right, come on. Did man come from space? As I see it, yes. Man came from space. So there you have it, folks. You have been officially told by the all-knowing question block. We have answered the age-old question, and you have gotten a definitive answer. Man did indeed come from space. In one massive long cum noodle. You can officially come from orbit down to the planet's surface. You learn something every day. Groucho, thank you for that redeem. Sorry we had to do a little bit of roundabout there. And also, again, for you guys, let's make sure that we are still doing well. I'm going to go ahead and give you that one again, too. Well, good. I'm glad it's working. I really, really hope that we don't have to reset that fuck, what am I trying to say? I really hope we don't have to reset that audio input every stream. Oh, I know you will. I know you will. Okay, where are we headed? Lantern. Oh, we're headed back up to Kakariko Village because we got to talk to Dingus again. Come on, James. all you can see is my beautiful face. So what you're saying, Thunder, is that giving you the ability to moderate the stream was absolutely pointless. Actually, that's not fair of me to say. I don't think that you have the ability to change my scenes. I don't think you have the ability to change the scenes. Which actually I need to set that up for you so that you can do all that too. Commands. Because you would have to log in not only through your What the fuck? What did you just do? Like the entire chat just disappeared. What the fuck, man? Oh, that was banter. I do. I have to have remembered. Hey, honey, how you doing today? You want to go get some lunch? I don't even know if I remembered if I had a Vanish command or not. It's cool. Well, hey, if you want to time yourself off. Hey, Dick Primus, I do not have the ability to swap your screens. Well, I can make it so you can log in to Twitch Studio. Did you know that? That's why I use Twitch Studio. Now, that's not the only reason I use Twitch Studio, but I can make it so you can log into Twitch Studio and you can actually edit my scenes from your computer. Ooh, we got a duel. Ooh. White Thunder gets called to the ring by Forsaken Banter, and Banter loses. Sorry, Banter. Don't challenge unless you know you can win. Alright, we got that shit done. So, I hear a Declan. He has woken up from his nap and he's cooing to himself right now, but I know that that is not going to stay lasting for a while. I know he's not going to stay happy. He's probably going to want to eat soon. So we got a shrine done. We talked to Pura. We had a little bit of fun playing around with sound clips today, but I think now's a good time to save before Zibebe becomes inconsolable without his best buddy, Faja. Because he is my little buddy. I love him to death. We have so much fun during the day. All right, we have saved. There we go. Fava beans and a Chianti. Um, you have no idea how many people you do that to, and it just freaks them the fuck out. And it is so fun. um, so yeah, let's see what we got here. I think ooh, I got a I got a little ringy dingy on my phone during the stream. Looks like we got a couple sales on Steam right now. Oh, look at that. Forsaken Banter has given me a friend request. Well, thank you, Banter. I am going to politely decline. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. um, I'll get that. I'll get to that in just a minute. Um, guys, check out Steam right now. I just saw like half my wish list is on sale. So it looks like they're doing some, I guess they're in the middle of a spring sale right now. So don't challenge the thunder. It's not something you can fight just like a tsunami. Last time I checked, thunder doesn't do anything but rattle the windows a little bit, much like a strong spring zephyr. Uh you don't scare me. You don't scare me at all. How would you fight it? How would I fight the thunder? I don't know, a soundproof booth. Works for my mother-in-law. I am striking that one from the VOD. Start swinging at thin air. All right, so that was fun today. I'm glad you guys came in here. I've had a lot of fun today, and I'm glad that we figured out that sound alerts is a fucking cunt. Um, God, I'm glad we got that fixed. I don't know what's wrong. Like the speaker input is weird. The speaker input ever since I reset up the stream, the for some reason the audio inputs are just they're testy here and there. Yeah, testes. Um so sound alerts for president 2028. Uh I have I have strong feelings about that. I'm not sure. I like sound alerts, but I'm not sure that they are my candidate of choice. Um, I know a lot of people are using Blurp now, and maybe Blurp will work better. I don't know. It means I would have to re-record a lot of my personal sound alerts. Guys, today I don't know. It looks like they're not available yet, actually. And I don't know why. Let me take a look here real quick. I set up new I dropped two new emotes today. It looks like they are still under review. I really hate that. I've been streaming for on a, obviously I was gone for a while and they took it away. You have to stream 60 streams, I guess in a certain period of time to continue to do your immediate uploads. So the two new emotes are still under review. I put them up last night. They should have been done by now. Stop sending in such dirty emojis. Yeah, I know. I'm just such a filthy guy. I'm just God, James, you're so bad. You're so bad. Like, why you got to be bad? Anyway, those should be up shortly. It looks like there is the one subscription emote. There's 3 new ones. There's 2 animateds and a new sub emote. It looks like the one standard sub emote is available. The 2 animateds are still under review. Go figure. I don't know. Anyway, so they're up, but not available yet. They will be by tomorrow, I hope. Let's go ahead. Here we go. What we got going on today? Destiny Bungie is doing an Into the Light development stream right now. That's what I got to say to you, Bungie. Fuck you. I don't care. I'll get Into the Light in May and I will pay for the basic game. You're not taking any of my extra fucking money because you don't deserve it. Your seasonal content has been absolute shit. Fuck you, Bungie. Go back to Activision. At least then they could force you to put out decent content. As much as I hate Activision. Do. Plain old Trey is playing Super Mario World. He's doing his Kaizo runs, and I think we're gonna run over and say hi to Trey today. So we're gonna go invade the plain old Trey playing Kaizo Super Mario World. I believe he's playing Grand Poo World 3. If you haven't seen that one is a very, very difficult Mario World hack. The Grand Poo Worlds are always pretty tough, but that one in particular is mind numbing. So let's go over and say hi to my buddy Plain Old Trey. Be nice. Give him all the love that you give me. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming in. Tomorrow, I think we're going to keep going on Breath of the Wild. Darth Treya. The last thing I would say about Trey is he is definitely not a Sith. He's just too chill for that shit. So thank you all so much for coming in, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.